stopped loving me. But he was never going to tell me because he never intentionally hurt me, so I ended it for him. Preferring to be his friend than that girl who clings to him for fear of losing him, for fear that she'd be lost without him. I didn't want to keep him like a pet bird encaged in the tangled nest of my love and what I needed him to be for me. Never quite free, never allowed to fly, his wings clipped by his own guilt and the resentment emanating from me because he stopped loving me. He stopped loving me. And I'm not heartbroken about it. You see, my elastic heart doesn't break. She adjusts, adapts to change, secure in the knowledge that paths will cross and go their separate ways and people will love, but in the end, we each have to choose our own way. I didn't want him to stay. I didn't want him to feel like he had to, you know? Because no matter how in love you think you are, there's nothing more unfulfilling than a man doing his duty by you, trying to love you because he thinks he has to. Nothing would make me feel more unlovable. He stopped loving me. And I can't quite put my finger on the when. I think it was around about the time that I stopped needing him. Because maybe there was a part of him that needed to be needed. And I desperately needed to not need anybody ever again. So what good were we to each other as lovers? Wouldn't we be better off loving each other from a distance? Wouldn't we be better as friends? He stopped loving me. And I'm not heartbroken about it. Because I loved him from somewhere deeper than my heart. Somewhere that does not hurt. Somewhere that remembers the good times and the lessons learned. Somewhere that doesn't age. Even when we're both old and grey, that part of me will still be here, still loving him. Still loving him for having loved me enough to teach me how to love myself so much that I'll never need anybody else's love. Because in me, I have more than enough to continue to thrive, to continue to grow, to continue to blossom, to continue to bloom, to continue to give love, to continue to be loved, because I am love. And in the end, I guess he knew I'd be okay without him. So he stopped loving me.